everyone. Okay, let's do a really quick swipe and spin. That's what I fancy doing today. So just a black pillow there. I'll leave a little bit of paint in my pot so I can cover the sides if I need to. Just give this a little bit of a stretch here. Oh, I came up with extenders for my spinner. I was quite chuffed with that little design thing. Okay, right, I will pop the colors into the description below. And yeah, I've got Amsterdam Ultramarine Violet. Start with that. A little bit more, there we go. So I don't really have a grand master plan for this, so I'm just gonna see where the design takes me. There we go. Then I have this Little Piggy pigments. This one is Pinwheel. Let's pop some of that there. It's such a lovely color, really nice. Well, I love all my colors. I swear I say that myself. It's a really nice color. Yeah, you like them all. And here's TLP Pinot Gris or Pinot Gris. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Excuse my lack of proper pronunciation of anything. Never mind. Okay, and last but not least, a transparent color, which is Amsterdam Permanent Red Violet. I read somewhere someone a lot more experienced than me said that adding a transparent color, this was regarding blooms though, adding a transparent color topmost gives a really nice result, but I don't know because I'm not doing a bloom. Right, lastly I have my swiping tool, which is just from a hardware store, nothing fancy, and the so-called cell activator, which in this case is 3 parts Australian floetrol and 1 part Amsterdam, let's catch some of that, Amsterdam Oxide Black. Sometimes I'll do 4 parts floetrol, 1 part paints, but this I wanted it a little bit thicker because the other paints are a bit thicker too. So therefore the 3 parts Australian floetrol. Okay, and now I'm just going to simply swipe through that there. Okay, right, perhaps a little bit there, and right, let's see, spinners. Oh dear, I nearly poured a whole pot of paint with a spinner handly thingies there. Okay, that's looking quite nice. I'm not gonna bother cleaning the swiping tool because I want to spread this paint, and a lot of this I think will fall off the canvas anyway. There we go. Right, shall we just spin and see what happens, or perhaps stretch a little bit first? I like the cells that are happening there, really nice. So the idea here was to have plenty and plenty and plenty of negative space, which it looks like I will have. And I like those sort of rather swooshy design. Okay, now I'm just gonna get my hands dirty, spread the paint all the way to the edges so it'll move when I start spinning. I learned that one the hard way as well. Funny how many things you learn the hard way doing this. Well, I guess, you know, with a lot of things, that's the only way to learn. Okay, right, let's give it a little bit of a spin. Let me just wipe my hands actually first. And this is the first time I've used this the spinning contraption that I've come up with the handles. I've usually only spun smaller canvases and inside the the pouring box that I have, because I didn't want to get paint absolutely all over the workspace, but now I'm risking it. Risking for a biscuit like this, eh? Oh, that works really well. I'm just chuffed with this spinning aid I've come up with. I like it because I don't have to sort of reach under the canvas and try not to get the whole design messed up when I spin. That's a huge improvement to my spinny life. Okay, it's not moving an awful lot, so I'm just gonna give it a bit more of a brave spin. But what I'll do first is something I picked up somewhere, and just put a little bit of paint under where the canvas edge is, and it should, in theory, stop the canvas from flying off, which is really not something you would want. And center as well. There we go. Okay, I can see paint flying, which means paint is on the move. Gotta get used to these handles. I just nearly had a mishap again. I'm just getting some of my paint out of the way. Still figuring out what's the best way to go about it. And I do want to clean my spinny tool, because otherwise I'll be waiting ages for it to dry, and then I can clean. So all I've got down is a tub, and on top of that one of those puppy pads to catch most of the drips, and then my potter's wheel. It's working pretty well, I think. And I think I'm leaving a nice bit of negative space there. I could do with it moving a lot more. Okay, I'm done spinning. And I love the cells that happen there. Really, really, really love them. I learned a thing or two. When I'm not spinning in a box, I really need to cover a much larger area of my workspace. Oh my goodness, there's paint everywhere. Yeah, I slightly misjudged just how far that was gonna go flying. Oh well, luckily everything around here is very much a washable surface, but there we go. Let me just show you close up how the lacing and the cells work. So I really like it. Okay, so here we go. I love how those worked out. I'm just gonna put the flash on again, because I'm getting really funky shadows otherwise. Yeah, those, oh, they're so lovely and defined, those cells, and oh yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Never mind the mess. Mess can be always fixed. So yeah, please subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, that was a quick spin and swipe and spin, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for being here. Bye.